Good morning, everyone. This is Panakwand, and today we're going to talk about Navitas Semiconductors. Why we have a bull thesis over here. My target is $27. Today we saw a 10% jump into Navitas price, but eventually the target 27. Why I am calling because of the very bullish thesis that NVIDIA aligns with. Everyone's watching NVIDIA, and where NVIDIA is touching, that is turning into gold. So when you look at NVIDIA, you are not looking at the stock, but you are looking at $1 trillion company. So for NVIDIA to grow at an exponential rate, it's very important to find out how to find out a leverage stock, and Navitas is one of them. Anytime NVIDIA goes up by 2%, Navitas might go up by 10% or 5%. And why is so? Because Navitas has said to be a partner into the NVIDIA's power grid. So who actually powers the GPUs, and what is the company which is providing the actual power to the GPU? And that is where Navitas kind of comes in. So where's it powers the AI? So it has a grid, and within that there is a AC/DC converter that they have, and then 800 voltage DC current that provides, and similarly that GPU is getting powered up. And you can see that revenue trajectory they had in quarter 125 14 million, to quarter 425 it was at 7.3 million. It was pretty less, but the moment it has started partnering with NVIDIA, you can see that the revenue is increasing. NVIDIA is kind of putting in more money to kind of have more partners and better GPU infrastructures and whatnot. And when this comes in, they can even provide it to other players like AMD, ARM. So there are so many. The key numbers that I am watching it, and what is the catalyst stack. Everyone wants to know that. The first one, they already have beating the quarterly numbers, but the gross margin is pretty good. The gross margin they have is around 39%, which is healthy for the business. And we are talking about the design that they are targeting 2.4 billion in deals. That's a pretty solid pipeline. NVIDIA 800 voltage partnership is the big win, and the design, it kind of makes something out of it. The short squeeze still, it has the stock was heavily shorted, and the other thing is US manufacturing. You can see that there was trade tensions with China and whatnot. So US is gonna try to strengthen its manufacturing, and then where Iran war is happening, where the supply chain is too tight, that's where Navitas Semiconductors win the bids. So looking at technical levels, I will talk more about that. The technical levels that we see over here is the resistance of $21, but the second resistance is $27. So you can see a slight pushback. You can see that 3 times it tries to break it, it could not. So I'm hoping that it might go a little low to around $18. But then when another wave comes in, you can see like how every stock moves in a wave. So when another wave kind of comes in and it pushes across 21, the next target it will end up is 27. That's you can see like all my numbers over here. The key risk that you should be talking about, because everyone is very bullish on AI, and already SPY has been on the multi-year highs. So this is at 135s profit to sales. So right now, however, $1 sale, they are projecting $135 in profit. So that's huge. But this is basically something which is priced for perfection. So in case they're not able to deliver, NVIDIA might switch partners. That's a big risk. 2027 is an inflection point. Either they will go high from here or they might go down from here. You will have to watch in the dilution, because this is where all of this company raise money, because all the investors are heavily invested. Even if they put in some offering, the stock prices does not get affected that much, so they can dilute the shareholders. The competition again is still big, and they have other competitors. So you have to watch all of these key factors as risk. Again, Navitas Semiconductors is one of the stock potentially going towards 27. It's a buy from Pandakwan. And please follow me on X. I would love your support. Thank you so much, and have a great day.